Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn here with our 3x3 playthrough. I am starting this off directly after the end of the last episode. It's not directly after, there has been time in between and there have been comments in between. So rather than let it normally play through into the start of the next cycle, that's usually what I do. I sort of start it each episode. So this is episode 19, it should be cycle 19. It will be soon. But I need to address something here because I made a mistake. And it's a mistake I have made many times before, and I'm so glad you in the comments caught it, because I'd have been like, why is it not building it? They can build from bridges. They can apparently build down from them. We've discovered this. This was new. Thank you very much for letting me know that, Hoffman. We can build the end here. They can't build this one. This one relies on this here being built first, and they can't build this because they can't reach from there to here. So therefore, this bridge will never get built. So I'm going to have to delete that one, delete that bit of road there, and put the bridge in this way, and that way they can build all this, build this bridge, build this bridge, because this bridge is connected to ground, and therefore they can build this bridge from this side across. They can do that. They can build a bridge from this end, but it has to have its support structure first. And then once they've done that, I'll have to destroy this bridge and turn it around if I want to make it look nice, which I do. I do very much want to make it look nice. So we'll have two bridges one way, two bridges that way. It'll be fine. It'll work beautifully. Everything will be wonderful and joyous, and there can be much rejoicing. So with that being done, I'm just going to come over here, put the camera right here, and let time go by because, well, we need to wait for things to get built, like all these windmills to get built and this to get built. Do you know what, actually? No, I'm not. I'm going to put the camera over here, and I'm just going to press fast forward, and I'm going to let the game go. And we will see how far they get. So, we shall be right back. And with 5 days remaining, the beavers have managed to almost finish the dam. We just have to wait a couple more bits of wood being brought here, and then we can build the dam. We can turn this around. Everything will be fantastic and wonderful. So, let's have a look-see at what we've missed. Okay, over here doesn't actually look like anything has been built, which is a little surprising. Why has none of this been built? We haven't got no gears. Where are the gears going? They're all low priority. Well, you can colour me confused. Why do we not have any gears? Why? Where are the gears going? They're going into the storages. No, of course they are. Of course they are. Because I didn't set that. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's okay though. That's okay though. I mean, we've got plenty of power. We've got plenty of power. We have 3,164 power, and we only need 350. So we're okay. We're okay. We can afford to build a couple more things here, like this one. We should build this one. Gears me going here, so we will build that one. And then we should probably, we've got an explosive factory going, but that's got no power going to it because that hasn't been built. So let's trash that one. Let's build ourselves another geared workshop on the end. I'd probably like to get another one, but well, space here is at a premium because these require a gap in between, which is kind of awkward, but hey ho, that's how it goes. Okay, okay. Food looks good. Chestnuts are failing because we've been chopping down chestnut trees, obviously. So, yep, that makes sense. I didn't set these to be water. That was my mistake. Oops. We want the water to come up here. We want the water to come up here. You haven't actually pumped out all the water, which is a good thing. So that's all being good in there. But it does mean that we are ready to move the pumps up a level by the looks of it. I think we're ready to do that. I'm ready to move pumps up a level and flood the water up to this level here. I think that's going to be a thing. So how do we do that? How do we do that? Right, well, first and foremost, I would like to put in somewhere, I'm not sure where, a teeth grinder. And the reason I put it in is because that's something I will forget to put in, and I feel like it's something we're going to need. I don't want to put it up there. I don't really want to put it down the front here either, because that's kind of going to be useful. Though we could put it down here and not really worry about it too much. I can't put it in there because that's not connected to anything. Up here won't reach. Yeah, let's put it down here. We need the one. We need the one because it's just for beavers that are chopping our trees. They can break their teeth, so we want to make sure we don't have them break their teeth. That's fine. We've got a couple of lumberjacks can't do anything up here. That's fine. Although I could have left them and built a ramp up to that, but they're not fussed about that. We're not fussed about that. You've got broken teeth. I think you've got broken teeth, haven't you? Yeah. And obviously there's no grindstone over here to fix your teeth. But let's do that. Let's put a grindstone in and fix your teeth there. Let's blow this one up. And then we can put in another house here. Which we want to do. Because then with another house here we can do other things. Like we can get this going. Which would be cool. Okay, let's turn around this. Zoop. Grab that, please. And put the bridge in. Facing that away. There we go. Cool, so then I can get access over here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We're also going to get the scrap from here, I think, and we'll export the scrap back out. So we're going to need an export place as well, and an import place over here. Okay. Okay. So, there we go. You are built. Excellent. You're going to be the next thing to get built. Yep. Cool. Okay. Trees are still a problem. Yep. Yep. I think we will change these to be maple. And have two lots of maple trees going at once. So that's going to probably make more sense. And then we'll move the chestnuts to be somewhere else. We'll put like chestnuts maybe over here. Got to, yeah, we can put chestnuts. It doesn't matter. We can put chestnuts wherever. I just, yeah. Okay. Okay. But we still need more things. We need more explosives. We need more. We just need more. We need lots more. Lots more of everything. So, yeah. But I think we are kind of ready to move this up here. So let's start with this. Let's get rid of these two. Okay. Let's shut down the farm down here. Now, this is going to be a bit of a problem. The food here is going to be a bit of a problem. This is why we kind of need the chestnuts going to balance this. Because we're going to run out of spader dock quickly. Maybe we should get some wheat going first. Maybe we should get some wheat going first. Yeah, let's get some wheat going first, actually. So let's put an explosive there and make that the highest priority, because we are now making some explosives. You are going to make some explosives, which would be excellent. Then we'll put another water dump in here, which will get all this one wet. No, we won't. We'll put an explosive there, because this is where the actual water is going to come down. That makes more sense. And we can just run a path kind of around it like that. There you go. And then on here, we can plant wheat. And then over here, we can start processing said wheat. We need a bakery, which can probably go down the front. I think down here is where we're going to have all the grills and things, grills and bakeries and that. But over here, we're going to need something that grinds the food down. So we're going to have to get a grits mill. So let's unlock the grits mill and unlock the bakery. And the grits mill. They normally require a fair few. You need a lot of them. That's what I mean by that. You normally need a lot of grits mills to keep up. You won't need that. You will need that. In fact, what I'll do is I'll put that one in at a 45-degree off, and then they can share a door. Off like that. There you go. And then we need storage for wheat and storage for flour, which we can put in here. We can put both in here because I'm not all that fussed about sizes. So if we put a medium and a medium one in here, and we just go, this one is going to be for storing wheat. This one is going to be storing flour, standard flour. That one, wheat flour. And then we build a little platform up and over this. Then the wheat that can be harvested here will end up in this little storage here. And then the storage there for that. It would make more sense to use the large storages. It really would. They're only a little bit larger and store so much more. Yeah. Let's do that. Maybe we won't even bother with the. Right, you're gonna do wheat flour. We won't even bother storing the flour. We'll just store the wheat, and then we'll just have you have the farms grab the wheat as soon as they can to fill this. And then once the wheat is, the wheat can be processed to flour, and the flour can go straight over to the bakeries, wherever the bakery is going to be. I think temporarily the bakeries are going to be here, just to get them done, although, got to be careful of distance from the base. But they will end up down here at the front, because we're going to blow this all away and clear this all out at the front. That's the plan. Okay. Yeah, so let's put in the bakery. We'll put in one for the time being. What's the numbers? Let's look at the numbers here, shall we? So, you take one wheat and make one flour in 0.78 hours. You take one wheat and 0.1 wood in 4.2 to make 5 bread. That's a lot of bread. So it's almost 2 bakeries to 1 grits mill. I didn't realise that. I didn't realise it was 1 bakery to 2 grits mill. I thought it was 2 grits mills to 1 bakery. Wow. Okay, so these are 0.78. cattail flour is quicker, but normal flour, wheat flour, is 0.78 hours, and that's 0.42 hours. So that would be 0.84, so it's almost 2 to 1. Wow. Wow, that's actually impressive. So we definitely want to have 2 bakeries, if not more. Like 3, let's go with 4. Let's go with 4 bakeries. Let's just do that. Let's just do 4 bakeries, and we'll go bread mad. But what I am going to do is I'm going to make all these the lowest priority, because we want to build other things first, and we also need to build the farms and stuff as well. I have just realised that this path is going to make life very awkward for us, although we can just go round. I think we'll just go round. That's what we'll do. We'll just go round. So let's get a couple of farms. 1, 2, 3, and these are going to be set to wheat, and wheat. Let us plant the wheat in here. Now this is going to be absolute murder for us because not murder, but it's going to be a lot. And I say that because you don't need that much wheat. Wheat is the most efficient food in the game. It does require a lot more processing added to it. Let's go. But wheat takes 10 days to grow 3. Each one takes 10 days to grow 3. You then grind it 1 to 1 in the grinders. The grist mills go 1 to 1. And then 1 becomes 5. So 1 from every 10 days, you get 15 bread from 1 tile, single tile. 15 bread every 10 days. That's a lot. That is a lot. That really is an awful lot of stuff. So, yeah, wheat is uber, really uber. So, but okay, that's the plan. So let's get that done. We'll put in our what's that? Oh, we got one piece of wheat growing. Cool. We'll put in the explosives here once we get one. I don't think these were. Oh, these are high priority. Let's lower them down to slightly less of a high priority. So medium high priority. And then hopefully the next explosive that comes out of here will go here. No, it's going to go up here. Why is it going to go up here? Oh, did I not set that to high? Oops. Oops. Yeah, there we go. That's high priority. Right. You're doing that one because of timing. Yep, okay, and then you'll be the next one. Right. Okay, nothing to do in range. Yes, you're right. You're right. There is nothing to do in range. But that's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, would you plant a single species spade dock there? That will get rid of that error. And then it will just harvest all these as we go. And I'm not fussed about one being grown there. We'll just delete that afterwards. That'd be fine. That won't be a problem. Okay. Okay. We've got one piece of wheat going, which is technically 15 bread. These will get built soon. We've got two gear factories running now. The problem with this is that, yes, the gear factories are great. We get more gears. It's fantastic. But they need more planks. And we don't have that many planks because we don't have enough wood. We don't have enough wood because we just don't have enough wood. Simple as that. So we need more wood. So, yeah. Okay. Detonate. Water dump. Make this a slightly higher working priority so you actually come and build that. Then our area will be flooded, and because of that we'll get wheat, and then we'll get bread, and then we'll be ready to change the stuff down here. Awesome. Okay, we'll be back at Cycle 19, where I should have started the episode, and it looks like we're gonna almost sort of end it there. So we'll be back. The cycle 19. And here we are, cycle 19. We have built the water dump. It is dumping water out here. Not all this will get turned into crop, but that's fine. That's fine. That doesn't matter. None of this is ready yet. That's also fine because this has still got 6 days to go. So yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, let's put in a house. Boop. Boop, like that. There we go. We have our house. I did not put in the rooftop terrace last time. I forgot. Oops. I also did not put in the bush. Let's just put in the bush. The bush goes there, and the other bush goes there. Cool, I forgot the bushes. We need the bushes. Bushes are important. So, okay. What do we want to do? Well, let's build another house over here. And I do mean build a house over here because I know I said I want like one house per cycle. So we technically have 2 over here as well. But I'm not counting them. I'm just putting this in the main area. That's an offshoot. That's a side place. I'm not counting them because we might destroy them. We might move them. We might change something up here. We might do something. And then it's like, if it doesn't matter what I do over here. It doesn't matter if I destroy things, if I build whatever there. We still have the prerequisite houses in the center. So we're still golden. We're still good. Everything is still fantastic. Okay. Let's remove that one. So, because what I'm thinking of doing is we got more houses here, which means we will get more beavers. When we get more beavers, it means we will have more beavers to do things, particularly 9 extra beavers. We don't need these running here and here. Okay, these aren't important. So we can just not worry about them at all. What I might do is I might stop these 2 as well, because there's no point in them running because we're not doing anything there. But what we'll do is we will get a hauling post. Or distribution post, sorry, not hauling post. A distribution post, and we'll put it. I'll leave a gap between. Actually, we'll put it directly opposite the drop-off point. And this can export goods. So what do I want to do? So I'm importing carrots, planks. Nope. So we're importing water and carrots. The only things we need. Okay, we could make this self-sufficient easily, very easily if we wanted to. We might do, yeah. But we want to export from here back to our main base some goods. And that would be, we want to export scrap from the iron, from the mine. And we want to export wood, because we've got wood. And I'm thinking that maybe I will come here. And we will put in wood choppers. And have chopped wood, and then we'll just export the wood out to here and not keep any of the wood for ourselves. We also want to export the resin and pine syrup, but we need to export the wood. That's the important part. So I feel like that's a good idea. We should chop down the trees because we can always replant them. It's not a problem. And I'm going to say, hey, would you replant the maple? Because I'm just going to chop down the maple. I might leave the pine alone. We'll just chop down the maple. So, like, we can get a couple of lumberjacks, one here and one here. And as you can see, that will allow us to chop down the trees anywhere we like. You can plant up to there, so that's where we told you to stop planting. Makes sense. And then we can just say, hey, would you chop down all of this here? Off. Do that, please. And then would you also plant maple trees behind you as well? Yeah, why not? Why not? And then you'll still be able to get the maple when they grow. You're going to prioritize pine over maple, but that doesn't make any difference. You will chop down the maple. In fact, what I might do is I might prioritize maple, and then these are chopping down the maple, but as soon as one maple tree pops up with anything on it, they'll be like, get it, go, grab. Okay. And then we need to put a couple of storages in for things and get rid of this giant underground storage. because it's nice for wood, but I don't want to chop down all the trees and fill this up. I'd much rather have a smaller one of just like 200 or whatever the this one is, 180, and just go, hey, have 180 logs. Don't chop down anymore. We'll export whatever we want to do. Because if I say, hey, export the wood over here and cap it at 300, we will still chop down trees until we have 1,800 full. And we don't want that. We don't want that. So let's go with exporting goods. How and when and where do I want to do this? We want to export the goods over to here and then have our haulers pick up and move on. So kind of want to export to here, exactly where that's at. Or just behind it. We can always move it later. So let's do that. Let's put in a drop-off point. Yeah. And let's set our limits, shall we? Our limits are currently 100 of each. That looks good. That looks good to me. That looks good. Okay. Yeah. We probably want more wood storage. But we'll go with 100 of each. So if we're under 100 logs, you will export your logs out. Which is excellent. Okay. Let's unpause that. Okay. Let's drop this down to just, we'll say 2. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to export, well, we're going to export all the things. I'll set up the routes now. So let's just start from the top and work our way down. So we said, none of those. Nope. Logs. Okay. Next one. Maple syrup. Next one. Pine resin. Next one. Scrap metal. And I think that's it. They're the 4 goods, aren't they? You do 2 scrap and logs. Yep. Okay. Planks, I'm probably will get rid of this because we're not going to build anything more here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to build anything more here. Well, we will with this, obviously, but that requires an import of gears and other bits and pieces, so... yeah. Okay, I have no idea what you two are doing. You alright? You okay? No, they're not happy. Oh, they're waking up. Or maybe you're waking up. Are you there? Are you good? Are you good? No. No, it's wonky. It's got a wonk to it. It's got a wonk. Oh well. It'll be fine. I hope it'll be fine. Okay, so with all that done, I think we shall leave this one here, and we will come back next time. We will carry on from there. Let's get rid of this builder's hut. We don't need that anymore. Chew. Let's drop this down to just 1. Up the priority on any of those, so pick them all up. You won't pick up planks because you have nowhere to put planks. That's fine. And do you know what? We're going to do with you two as well. There you go. Okay. Boom. Do that. Cool. We've got nowhere to put planks. That's fine. That's fine. I might put a couple of small storages in. In fact, let's do that right now. Then we will call this quits. So let's do boop and boop. And this can be for planks. Nope, that's the wrong ones. For mini stockpiles. This one can be for planks. And this one can be for planks as well. So yeah, just store planks there. There you go. Everything else we get imported can just sit in here. Yeah, we're not fussed about that. There's 200 storage for water and carrots, and then the rest of the storage is for whatever we need to. We'll build a mine here, which is going to be. Let's unlock the mine because we have the science to do it. Let's plonk it down. Off. It's going to be trees and planks, gears, and logs. So it can get some logs as well. So let's dump all the logs we have into here right now. Okay. And then we will probably remove the underground pile and put in a smaller one, so we store 180 logs, and then we'll be golden. So yes, we'll leave this one here. We shall come back next time, and hopefully I'm going to leave it running. Hopefully some more of this will get built. We can get this sorted here, and we can have some more stuff going on. And I might put in some flags to grab the ruins as well, and away we go. We'll get some more scrap and export the scrap out. And we will also raise the water. Raise the water. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.